Welcome back to IT and AI Insight, your go-to channel for the latest trends in technology, cybersecurity, and AI. Cybersecurity is getting more serious every year. It's not just about hackers and hoodies anymore. We're talking about organized groups, even state-sponsored actors, using crazy advanced tools to get what they want. In 2024, it's going to be even more intense, with cyber attacks on everyone from huge companies to everyday people like you and me. That's why we're diving deep into the top 5 cybersecurity threats you need to watch out for this year. We're not just going to list them off though. We're going to break down exactly how these attacks work, show you real-world examples, and give you the tools and resources to protect yourself. Think of this video as your cybersecurity survival guide for 2024. By the end, you'll be way ahead of the curve, ready to spot these threats and keep your data safe. Alright, let's kick things off with the one that sounds straight out of a sci-fi movie, AI-powered cyberattacks. Yeah, you heard that right. This isn't just some far-off concept, it's happening right now and it's changing the landscape of cybersecurity as we know it. Hackers are using artificial intelligence, the same tech that powers your smart home and those eerily accurate recommendations on your favorite shopping app, to launch attacks. Imagine the convenience of AI being turned against you. But how does it actually work? Well, imagine this. AI can analyze massive amounts of data way faster than any human ever could. We're talking about processing speeds that are almost unimaginable. Sifting through data to find patterns and weaknesses. We're talking about finding those tiny cracks in your security, those vulnerabilities you didn't even know existed. These are the small, often overlooked details that can be exploited to gain unauthorized access. And it's not just about finding weaknesses. AI can actually learn and adapt its attacks in real time. This means that as your defenses evolve, so do the attacks, making it a constant game of cat and mouse. So your traditional security measures, they might not even stand a chance. Firewalls, antivirus software, and other conventional methods are becoming increasingly obsolete in the face of these advanced threats. One example of this is AI-powered phishing. This isn't your run-of-the-mill scam email, it's far more sophisticated. You know those scam emails that try to trick you into giving up your passwords? Well, AI can craft these emails to be incredibly convincing, even mimicking the writing style of someone you know. It's like having a master forger at the helm. Well, AI can craft these emails to be incredibly convincing, even mimicking the writing style of someone you know. This makes it much harder to distinguish between a real message and a fake one. And it's not just emails, we're talking about social media messages, text messages, even phone calls that sound scarily real. Imagine getting a call from what sounds like a trusted friend or family member, only to find out it's an AI-generated scam. AI can even create deepfakes, which are videos that make it look like someone is saying or doing something they never did. These can be used for blackmail, misinformation, or even to ruin someone's reputation. This is some next-level stuff, and it's only going to get more sophisticated. As AI technology continues to advance, so too will the methods used by cybercriminals. But don't worry, we'll talk about how to protect yourself from these AI-powered attacks later in the video. Stay tuned as we dive deeper into the world of cybersecurity and arm you with the knowledge you need to stay safe. Next up, let's talk about the cloud. Now, the cloud is awesome for so many things: storage, collaboration, streaming your favorite shows, but it also comes with its own set of risks. Think of it like this: you're essentially putting your data on someone else's computer. And while cloud providers like Amazon, Google, and Microsoft invest heavily in security, there are still vulnerabilities that hackers can exploit. One of the biggest issues is misconfiguration. It's surprisingly easy to accidentally leave a cloud storage bucket open to the public, exposing sensitive data to anyone who knows where to look. And then, there are insecure APIs, which are basically the doors that let different applications talk to each other in the cloud. If these doors aren't properly secured, hackers can sneak in and steal your data. We've already seen some major cloud security breaches in recent years, and unfortunately, we can expect to see more in 2024. That's why it's crucial to understand the risks and take steps to protect your data in the cloud. Chapter 3: Ransomware, the evolution of a cyber threat. Now let's talk about ransomware because this one's not going away anytime soon. Ransomware has been around for a while, but it's constantly evolving, becoming more sophisticated and harder to combat. In fact, it's getting even more dangerous. The tactics used by cybercriminals are becoming increasingly complex, making it more challenging for even the most prepared organizations to defend against these attacks. For those who don't know, ransomware is a type of malware that locks you out of your own files or even your entire computer system. Imagine waking up one day to find that you can't access any of your important documents, photos, or business files. The hackers then demand a ransom, usually in cryptocurrency, to give you back access to your data. This form of payment is preferred because it's difficult to trace, making it easier for cybercriminals to get away with their crimes. It's like digital kidnapping, and it can be devastating for individuals and businesses alike. The emotional and financial toll can be enormous, with some businesses even facing the possibility of shutting down if they can't recover their data. What's scary is that ransomware attacks are becoming more sophisticated and aggressive. Hackers are constantly developing new methods to bypass security measures and infect systems. We're seeing a rise in double and even triple extortion tactics. This means that hackers aren't just encrypting your data, they're also stealing it and threatening to release it publicly or sell it on the dark web if you don't pay up. This means that hackers aren't just encrypting your data, they're also stealing it and threatening to release it publicly or sell it on the dark web if you don't pay up. This adds another layer of pressure and fear for the victims. They might even launch DDoS attacks, which can cripple your website or online services, adding even more pressure to give in to their demands. A DDoS attack can bring your entire online presence to a halt, causing significant disruption and financial loss. The best defense against ransomware is strong prevention. This includes having robust cybersecurity measures in place, such as firewalls, antivirus software, and regular system updates to patch vulnerabilities. We'll talk about specific steps you can take later in the video, but for now, just know that this is a threat you need to take seriously. It's crucial to stay informed and proactive in protecting your data and systems from these ever-evolving cyber threats. Chapter 4: IoT Exploits, when your toaster becomes a security threat. Okay, this next one might seem a little out there, but trust me, it's a big deal. We're talking about the Internet of Things, or IoT for short. It's basically all those devices that are connected to the internet: smart home gadgets, wearable fitness trackers, even connected cars. Now, the convenience of these devices is undeniable, but there's a catch. Many IoT devices are notoriously insecure. They often have weak passwords, outdated software, and lack basic security features. For hackers, these devices are like unlocked doors into your home network. They can exploit these vulnerabilities to spy on you, steal your data, or even take control of your devices and use them for malicious purposes. Imagine your smart security camera being hacked and used to spy on you, or your connected thermostat being held hostage by ransomware. It sounds crazy, but it's happening. As we become more reliant on IoT devices, the threat from these exploits will only continue to grow. So, it's crucial to be aware of the risks and take steps to secure your connected devices. Chapter 5: Social Engineering, the Human Factor in Cybersecurity. In this chapter, we delve into the often overlooked aspect of cybersecurity that involves human behavior and psychology. Last but not least, let's talk about social engineering. This is a critical area where the human element becomes the weakest link in the cybersecurity chain. This one's all about manipulating people into giving up sensitive information or granting access to systems they shouldn't. It's a sophisticated form of deception that exploits human vulnerabilities. Think of it as hacking the human, not the machine. Social engineers use psychological manipulation to trick individuals into breaking normal security procedures, and unfortunately it's incredibly effective. The success rate of social engineering attacks is alarmingly high because they exploit basic human traits like trust and curiosity. One of the most common forms of social engineering is phishing, which we touched on earlier. Phishing attacks often come in the form of emails that appear to be from legitimate sources. But it goes beyond just emails. Social engineering can take many forms, each designed to exploit different aspects of human behavior. We're talking about phone calls from scammers pretending to be from your bank or tech support, using urgency and fear to manipulate you into giving up personal information. Fake social media profiles are another tactic, designed to trick you into clicking on malicious links or sharing personal information. These profiles often mimic real people or organizations. Even in-person interactions can be a form of social engineering where someone might try to sweet-talk their way into a restricted area by pretending to be someone they're not. What makes social engineering so dangerous is that it preys on our natural human tendencies to trust. We are inherently social creatures, and scammers exploit this to their advantage. We also have a tendency to help others, and sometimes to be a little too quick to click on a link that seems interesting or urgent. This impulsiveness can lead to disastrous consequences. And as technology advances, so do the tactics used in social engineering attacks. Scammers are constantly evolving their methods to stay ahead of security measures. We're seeing a rise in the use of deepfakes, which can make it incredibly difficult to tell if a video or audio recording is real or not. These sophisticated forgeries can be used to manipulate and deceive on a whole new level. The best defense against social engineering is awareness. Education and training are crucial in helping individuals recognize and resist these manipulative tactics. By understanding the tactics used by these scammers, you can be more vigilant and less likely to fall victim to their tricks. Always question the source of unexpected communications and verify their authenticity before taking any action. Discussing these threats with friends, family, and colleagues can also help spread awareness. The more people know about social engineering, the harder it becomes for scammers to succeed. Implementing strong security practices, such as using two-factor authentication and strong, unique passwords, can add an extra layer of protection against these attacks. Reporting any suspicious activity to your IT department or cybersecurity team can help prevent further attacks and protect others from falling victim. Remember, staying informed and cautious is your best defense against social engineering. By being aware and prepared, you can help safeguard not only your own information but also contribute to a more secure digital environment for everyone. Outro, stay safe in the digital world, and there you have it. Our top 5 cybersecurity threats to watch out for in 2024. Whether it's AI-powered attacks, ransomware, or IoT exploits, the cybersecurity landscape is constantly evolving, and it's crucial to stay ahead of the game. If you want to dive deeper into any of these topics, make sure to check the links in the description for tools, resources, and courses. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, share it with others who might find it helpful, and subscribe to IT and AI Insight for more insights like this. Let me know in the comments which of these threats concerns you the most, and what you're doing to stay safe. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.